Hey guys, the Daily Project here. It's been a minute. Got a lot of work done on this truck. Still got a lot of things to do. But let's just start out since I haven't posted any updates since getting the engine turnover. I was able to find tires. Had to order them, and they came from Korea. They're made by Tyron. 14-ply tube tires. Paid a guy $30 to show me how to take the ring off, and I ended up doing 4 of them by myself, installing them and airing them up and all that stuff. So got that done. They're about, for the 4, I still need to get 2 more. I spent $11.56 for 4 of them, so whatever that is, divide by 4, just times that by 2 and add that to it. It's probably gonna end up being like $1,400 for all the tires. Did all the brakes. I had all the brake shoes sent out to a company out in, I believe it was New Jersey, who relined them because they're oddball size. We got 14-inch drums in the front, 16-inch drums in the back, 3-inch wide shoes in the back, 2-inch in the front. So they're oddball size, pretty big, and the style I need isn't available anymore as far as I could find online. So had to reline them. Cost me $45 a shoe. Times that by 8. After shipping, I think I spent like $5.50 or so. These things are heavy. Did all new brake lines in the front. Did all new soft lines all the way around. As you can see, new soft line. Wasn't able to replace these, or I didn't need to, because I was able to push fluid all the way through on both sides and got all the crap bled out of them, so they're good. Everything's stopping. Got all the brake drums turned. Cost me what was it? It was $250 to get all 4 done, so not too bad. Had a local machine shop do it. Same place I had the flywheel done. I was able to get the clutch and all that out. I pulled out the transmission, had the clutch sent out, be relined, remanufactured, however you want to say it. That was about $500. Flywheel cost me, I want to say like $75-80 to get ground. Got that all back together. New pilot bearing for the drive shaft also. Got new U-joints all done. Was able to drain all the fluid out of the 2-speed rear differential. It was mud coming out of there. Put more fluid in it. Turned it over a few times with the crank. Dumped it out. Still, it was definitely a lot better, but cleaned it out more. Then added enough fluid to go up to the cap on the pumpkin. Just love that GMC logo. So awesome. Here's the sticker for the tires. 18 or 8.25 by 20. 14-ply. Had to take all the axles out. Got all the bearings greased all the way around. So that's good to go. Had to do new brake pistons to push out the shoes in the front. Did that on both of them. Let's see here. As you guys saw, I took the engine semi apart. I took the head off, cleaned out all the cylinders, got all that done, put new head gaskets and stuff in it. I know this is loose and all that, but I tried to take this radiator to a shop to see if they could clean it out. They said with the damage on it, they're not going to take the risk and liability for it. So it's like, okay, whatever. So I just put a hose in and hosed it out for a while. Got all the junk out of it, cleaned through it. As you can see light through it, so we're good on that. But they're like, it's going to be like $1,000 for a new replacement radiator, because this is more of an industrial style fin. And it's brass, but right now it has fluid in it. Should have fluid in it anyways. Yeah, it's got fluid in it and it's not leaking. This truck does leak oil though, no matter how tight I got the bolts and the gaskets, it's gonna leak oil. This engine is a very leaky engine in general. Put a new fuel pump. I just ran a soft fuel line for the time being to get it running. It runs. I have not tried to drive it yet, but I know it's going to drive. New clutch, everything's adjusted, so it just needs to actually go. I got just the coil jumped out to get started. New radiator hoses and stuff. Got all this wire splice. I need to fix all that crap. New gas tank, because, well, this is actually from a 46 Chevy, but it fits the exact same gas tank. The one that was in here was rotted out, had a big old hole in it, so had to replace it. So got that put in. Only reason the seats are on it because the city's complaining to me about having a dilapidated junk truck. So it's like, well, it runs, it's all put back together, it's fine. At least until they say it's not fine. So anyways, got pretty much back together. Going to be working on the title soon, getting all that done. Need to finish all the electrical, redo everything. I got the schematic, so I'm going to just rerun all the wires, get that done. Plan is to leave the patina exactly how it is and just fix all the body work. I'm gonna cut out all this rust on the bottom of the doors and then put new metal, then rust it back. I have to take this box off because it's very, very weak. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the sheet metal, save the hardware, and I'm going to redo it exactly how it is, except it's going to be in line with the running board. So it's going to be a little bit shorter, or skinnier, I should say. And then going to get rid of all this wood, put new wood, and then going to put a flat deck on it, but with some rusty diamond plate. Look really cool. And yeah, that's about all I've done to it so far, but it's been a lot of work working on it after work and on the weekends when I have time. So this is the old fuel line, old copper fuel line. I just bypassed all that. Yeah, that's where we stand on it. Oh, it's got 236 inline 6 engine, original engine. Everything's original on this truck for the most part, except for the parts I've replaced. This truck sat for 40 to 50 years, if not more, because the newest tire that I could find on this truck was 1969, according to the codes on them. So tell me what you think. I really like this truck. My first cool old truck. It's in pretty good shape. The back of the cab isn't too beat up. The roof is caved in, but that's easy enough to fix. Just cut that out and do all new metal. Get rid of this stupid bar. But yeah, pretty cool. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys on the next one.